Time to talk footy with West Coast Eagles champion midfielder Luke Shuey, and haven't they been in the news every day this week on the back page of the paper?
They should be in the news because they're undefeated.
Undefeated, but that's not why we're talking about West Coast so confidently this week.
Quack attack is the headline on the back page of today's paper.
That was Luke's official statement.
Now, what's the vibe at the club? We know the allegations have been flying around left, right, and centre in the media, but what's been said at the club?
Yeah, do you have ducking clinics?
No, nothing's been said apart from the fact that we can't believe how big of an issue it's turned into. We haven't practiced it. It's not something. We practice our tackling. It's one of the most important things in footy, but so I suppose practice. We don't practice drawing head highs or any of that stuff. So
I would have thought by now, though, Luke, it's starting to get a bit annoying. And I know, because you don't like to be distracted about what you need to do this week, but clearly Woosh has been distracted and you guys are, because we're asking you those questions constantly. It's a bit boring.
It's a little bit frustrating seeing it come up every day about that we're cheats and all that. I can't see how we're cheating, but
it's not. It's within the letter of the law. The umpires would be calling it. Is the bottom line. I guess it's a way of the other clubs drawing the umpires' attention to it to maybe get the interpretation of that rule changed. That's really what they're trying to achieve.
Look, it's difficult at the moment for teams coming up against West Coast when a couple of players are using a great technique to draw a free kick.
But
are
it's
they
not
using?
illegal.
But
It's not illegal, but many things in footy have not been illegal until people have got away with it, and then people have, cried foul.
If
and
the
then
Eagles weren't winning and weren't sitting on top of the ladder, it would not be an issue.
How many
can't
times
police
does a
it.
player
You can't
short
police
have
it.
to do it for it to be called a technique? You know what I mean?
Yeah, a fair few, and that's what's kind of happening, to be honest. Ashton Hams, in the waffle, he was getting head-high free kicks, and he's a very good player. He's been outstanding. I think...
he's also 2 foot tall.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It
hard
is,
to
it is
It
all
a
of
good
the
point.
shorter statured players who are being accused of it. Is that true?
But Woosh is saying it's because you go harder at the footy.
And you're there first.
Yeah, we did have a big emphasis over pre-season about our attack on the footy and hitting hard and low. So these days the umpires look after the blokes who get in first and have their head over the footy. So that might have something to do with it. But like I said, we haven't practiced it, and it's not something we go into a game trying to do. So.
But I heard you went to duck camp. No?
Someone said that on the radio. It must be true.
Don't know where it's come from, but
No. I made it up, that's why.
Yeah.
Was that like O week?
Yes, pretty much.
Well, hopefully, Lou, we can get past this. And just because it was only just yesterday that Brad Scott at Kangaroos missed his weekly press conference to go off and see the AFL about this. So over on the East Coast, they're making a big deal of it. So hopefully we can move on and talk about Essendon this week. And to be honest, a lot of people are thinking the Eagles might get rolled this week.
Whoa, Sean.
yeah, well, it'll probably be our biggest challenge so far. They're in great form and playing away from home. It's a big task for us. They got some really good players. Brent Stanton's obviously ripping Nick, and got some good players coming through. So it's going to be a great task. And if we can get over this one, I think we can officially say we've started the year really well.
I think you have already.
I
Natalie
think
is
so,
a mad
so.
Eagle supporter,
true.
and she is going to tip Essendon to beat you this weekend.
I've got to make up some points in the tipping competition later. Don't feel bad.
No worries, that's all
I'm
right.
tipping with my head, not my heart, Sean.
Prove you wrong,
That's a smart
hopefully.
way to do it. Yes, prove me wrong,
Try.
and then I'll be happy anyway. So can't lose. That's the way I look at it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good theory.
Do you think at some stage that the injury toll will take its toll? I mean, it always takes a little while, but it is pretty serious players on the boundary line as we speak.
Yeah, there's no denying it's going to make it a lot harder for us to achieve what we want to this year. But I think the way we're going, like I said last week in here, that the game plan we play, we don't need superstars to be able to do it. We just need blokes who
Just need somebody standing
who know,
there.
pretty much.
So Nathan's ready to pull on the socks.
But we just need guys who know how to play the game plan. It's a pretty simple game plan, and if we can do that, hopefully we keep getting the wins on the board.
And what's the latest on Adam Selwood's hand? So he split the webbing. Was
Split
there
the webbing.
other injuries there? That didn't help with the duck rumours either, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course. Didn't even realise. Haven't heard that one.
So will he be playing this weekend?
Not sure. I think a few of the boys have got a test today, so we fly it today, so we'll test them beforehand. But hopefully he can get up. We'll probably need him with a few of their quick forwards.
So Big Nick Nats will be on the plane today?
He's one of the ones that have a test today as well before we fly out, so fingers crossed for him. Be
And
handy
your
to have him back.
shoulder?
all good.
Can't feel a thing.
No, I've overcome the curse.
Oh, there we go.
Hey,
Bold
shields
words
are up
indeed.
to maximum.
Touch wood.
Get the bubble wrap out again.
I love when the piano drops on him when he walks outside.
I'm glad you'd love that.